Alright, boys, yet again, I failed 3 classes and I made $100,000 last month. And in this video, yes, yet again, because that happened last quarter as well. But in this video, I'm going to be explaining why school isn't as important as you guys might think, coming from somebody that is still in school, that is making money in school, okay? Everybody that tells you to drop out, they've never gone to college, okay? So they don't know what it's like to go to college. They've never actually made money in college, you feel me? And even if they did, they dropped out, you feel me? So I'm still here. I didn't drop out and I'm making money and I hit 7 figures in 2 years. So I'm going to be explaining my perspective on college and my work as a young guy, making money online and, it still happens to go to school, okay? So God damn, bro, this protein shake, that got me fucked up, bro. Bro, my tongue hurts. Wait, okay, why did I just say my tongue hurts? Anyways, actually, it does hurt. I think I bit it or something. That's why I can't talk right now. But pretty much, if you guys don't know, I'm in college. I have a clothing brand. I have 3 businesses. I generated over 7 figures. Blah blah blah. Nothing crazy. Okay, so I guess the main important part here is, do you have results? Do you not have results? Okay, so if you're in school, high school, college, and you have results, that's different. If you're in college and you don't have any results, but you have a lot of ambition, that's different. Okay, so those are 2 completely different things, right? Now, for me personally, I didn't want to go to college. Okay, I wanted to drop out in high school, or I just wanted to graduate high school and just not go to college. But I did not get any results in high school with all of my businesses. I didn't make a single pen. Like I barely made any money. So I can't show that to my parents and tell them that I'm not go to college because they're Asian, obviously. So technically I could have forced my way to not go to college, but I think realistically speaking at the time, although I did believe in myself, like I knew that I was gonna make it, like since I was a little kid. So like belief, self-confidence wasn't really the issue. The issue was like, okay, right now I have nothing to do, right? I need to go to college, okay? Number 2, college is a good backup plan. There's nothing wrong with having a backup plan. I do know like people that say, "Oh, if you have a plan B, it's not going to work." But like I have a plan B and I'm still making it work. Like, that's bullshit, BS, you feel me? So, it's a good plan B, and number 3, my parents would kill me if I just didn't go. So if I made 7 figures in high school and I didn't go to college, or I told my parents I didn't want to go to college, that's different. But I didn't, okay? And most of you guys didn't either. So most of you guys are in a position where you have a lot of ambition. You think you're gonna make it work, which we'll see about that. But you think you're gonna make it work, and you have no results, and you want to drop out. I mean, it's your life, so you can drop out if you want to, but I personally believe in taking calculated risk. So, if you already have, or if you're already in college, and why don't you just wait until you get results and then you could drop out? You feel me? It just doesn't make sense. So, my personal perspective on this of college, as a third year, so I've been in college for 3 years now, or I mean, it's like technically 2.5, but let's just say 3. My perspective on this is, you're not going to make money in college, to be honest, like with your degree, okay? What I mean by this is most degrees you're going to get, and to be honest, who knows? I might be wrong. I am not textbook smart, okay? I've never been, although I am Asian, which, it's kind of racist, but like, although I am Asian, which you guys might think that I am textbook smart, but I'm not, okay? That's like saying I see a white person and I expect, I don't know, like their mom to be a Karen or something like that. That's right. Like, I'm trying to say? But pretty much for me personally, what I've noticed, with being in college is most degrees are not going to make money, bro. Like when I say money, like I don't know what the average salary is. I'm pretty sure it's like 80,000 or something like that. But like 80K, bro. Like how do you even live with that? I'm confused. Like I genuinely don't understand how people live with $80,000 per month. And I think people make way less than that, to be honest with you, or majority of population. But yeah, like 80K per month after you spend 4 years in college, and then you have to get a bunch of internships, just do slavery for a while. But my understanding of internships is you can get paid sometimes, and sometimes you just do it for free. But like, if you're gonna work for free, might as well start a business, right? Because you're working for free in the beginning, but the upside is the fact that if you make it work later down the line, you're gonna make way more than whatever you're gonna make from your internship or whatever job you're trying to get. So obviously, if you're a doctor or you're a lawyer or you want to be a vet or something like that, you have to go to college. But I doubt that most of you guys want to do that, to be honest. Like, most of your majors are business and communications, bro, or psychology. Like, yeah, I don't care about psychology, bro. Like, every single friend I have that is a comms major or a psychology major, I asked them, like, do you actually care about it? They're like, yeah, it's fun. Like, of course it's fun learning about psychology, but you don't care about it. You feel me? So this is what I think. Okay, if you are in college, or if you're in high school or trying to go to college, or if you're in college right now, it's a good experience. You're gonna meet a lot of people. You're gonna make a lot of friends, but money wise, business wise, career wise, if you own a business, it's not gonna do that much help. Okay, it's not gonna help you a lot. So that's the reason why, like, I've been contemplating on dropping out. But I think I'm in a very unique situation where I'm pretty much done with college. So honestly, like, I should just finish it, to be honest. And I don't want my parents to kill me. But yeah, so that's the case for me personally. I will say, is it smart to still stay in college if you are making money online? It depends. So for example, for me, I genuinely do like the experience of being in college. Okay, I think it's cool, but obviously it's not efficient. I don't like the school aspect. I don't like going to class. I don't like doing homework. And fun fact, I fail all my classes. So, before I got results with my clothing brand and any business, my freshman year, right? So my freshman year in college, I got all A's. Okay. My Asian genetics were at its peak. But, after my freshman year, coming into sophomore year, that's when I started making 30K per month. And then, I just kind of stopped caring about school. I stopped showing up to class. I stopped doing homework. I stopped studying. So people don't believe me when I say this, but I actually do not study before a test or a midterm or a final. Okay. Literally what I do is 9 times out of 10, I don't know if I have a final or a midterm that day. I just walk in and I see people with the green, like, bubbly things. And then I was like, oh, shoot, there's a test today, or there's a final today. So that's usually how it works. But what I usually do is, if there's a final tomorrow, what I will do is I will open up the lecture notes and I'll read the first page and I'll realize, like, what am I doing? Like, I have a 7-figure business. So I'll close a tab and then the next day I'll show up and I'll guess on everything. Okay, that's usually how it works. And it depends on the class. So if it's like a business class, to be honest with you, I get decent results. Like, I don't fail it completely, like a 0 out of 100. I might get like a 50, 60, 70, maybe at best. But I think for business classes, obviously I own a business, so it's a little bit easier. But for the most part, for any other class like history, science, complete fail. So you guys might say, then why are you still in college if you're failing all your classes? Like I said earlier, I'm about to graduate. So it's a special case for me. Some things I have learned while being in college, while owning a business. I think I've realized that everybody, literally everybody, they talk out of their ass. Okay. This is something that I genuinely did not expect, because for me personally, if I say something to somebody and I actually mean it, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get big this year. Like, for example, I told my housemate that I wanted to get big, like I wanted to gain more muscles and become like bigger. And I told him that. So I've been on my grind. But usually when I say something like that, I hold myself accountable. But everybody that I've met so far, they just talk out of their ass, which is fine because less competition for me. But I just don't understand it. Like, how are you going to tell me? Okay, so for example, you guys have to understand, I own a business, right? And obviously my face is on the internet, so all my friends know. So all like a lot of guy friends especially, they come up to me, they're like, yo, I want to start a brand, I want to do this, I want to make money online, just saying all that shit to me and asking me for advice. And depending on the friend, I would hang out with them one-on-one, or just hang out with them, and I'll tell them what to do. Like, I'll tell them, do this, do that, do this, it's low-key easy, just don't quit, do this, do that. And they're like, yeah bro, bet, I'm gonna do it. And then they never do it. I don't understand. Like, I've had literally over like 20 people online and in person ask me questions and ask me a bunch of things, and they all never started. Okay, so this is the thing I don't understand, because for me personally, when I first started my business, I didn't have anybody to go to. Okay, I started everything by myself. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't know a single person that made money online, so I had to figure everything out by myself. I wish I had a mentor. I wish I knew somebody, a resource or whatever, because when I first started my business, I didn't have shit. But all of these guys, they have me. They know that I made money. They know that we're the same exact age, and they ask for information. I give it to them, and they don't do anything. Yeah. So if you own a business, don't expect to find other people that own a business in college and that is successful like you are. Obviously, most of you guys watching this video, you're the exact same. Like, you literally say you're going to do something and you never do it. And most of you guys probably you don't have any results. So one thing you have to realize is also, by the way, this is a little fun story time, but my life, I guess not my life, but like my lifestyle, the people, the way that the people treat me, it changed 180, like completely. Like, it flipped as soon as I showed my face on the internet. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I kept my business, I made a whole separate video on this, but I kept my business a secret for a very long time. And, I kept it very low key. Like, I didn't tell anybody about my business. And at this time, I hit like 6 figures. So it's still pretty impressive. And I didn't tell anybody. And because I didn't tell anybody, everybody treated me like everybody. So like, everybody treated me as if I was a regular college student, which from their perspective I was, because they didn't really know what I was doing, right? But as soon as I showed my face, as soon as I, made it TikTok, YouTube, and I started telling people like what I was doing, and everybody found out exactly what I was doing, how much money I was making, how many businesses I have, what my business is, etc. Everybody changed up 180. Like, literally everybody. Like, it's crazy. Okay. Obviously not every single person. Like, obviously my close friends, they still treat me the same, but for the most part, like, a lot of people switched up very quickly, which, my friend, I talked about this with my friend recently, but she was telling me like, oh my God, bro, like, that's so sad. That's so fake. Like, I feel so bad for you. And I told her, like, honestly, I don't mind it. You feel me? Because if I had a friend, and I don't blame them either, like, if I had a friend that was close to me and I didn't know a single thing about him, and he happened to have a 7-figure business, that he started by himself, and he's been working hard for, I would treat him completely different. You feel me? So the fact that you guys are going to tell everybody about your business and your results, and everybody switches up, and then you're mad about that, I think that's very unprofessional. That's very amateur thinking. That's very elementary type of thinking. Especially, like, for example, if you decide to show your face on the internet and you get hate comments and you're sad about that, like, what are you, 5 years old, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, I'm sick, by the way. Also, everybody's saying, why are you sick 24/7? I don't know, bruh. God damn, bro. Like, I don't know. But, same exact thing. Like, obviously, I get hate comments. Everybody get hate comments. Everybody online gets hate comments. But if you get upset by that, that's such a low IQ type of thinking, bro. You feel me? Like, obviously, if you put your face on the internet, obviously, if you say something on the internet, you're going to get hate comments. So, same exact concept. After I showed my face, while I'm in college, while everybody knows me, I'm sure people talk shit. I'm sure people watch my videos and clown me. I'm sure. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I think the main important part here is that what I'm doing online, it's like, I want to say, like, people finding something cringe is very subjective, but, it's not like I'm going online on TikTok and making dance videos and making skits and things like that. You feel me? Like I actually accomplished something with my life. I actually hit 6 figures. I own a business. I've done something that most people can't do. And then I'm showing my face. So I think that's something that I personally take pride in, and a lot of people can't really say anything straight to my face because of the fact that they literally work at McDonald's. Okay, so how are you gonna work at a restaurant making what's the minimum wage, like 17 an hour? How are you gonna make 17 an hour, and you're gonna come to me as like to my face, okay, somebody that has hit 7 figures with his business, and make fun of him for his content online? Like nobody's doing that, bro. So I guess for most of you guys, if you guys are planning to start a personal brand or whatever, I would really recommend just like get results first, and then you can definitely show, or you can document your journey. But if people are clowning you for that, just realize that once you get results, they'll shut up. But yeah, I don't know where this video is going, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the yap session. I'll see you guys later.